Hello, Mona, winning the prize of first chat of the afternoon. How are you? Welcome. It is Sunday, the 24th of May in the year of the 2026. I almost said August. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I think I'm still Phoenix Electra. And because yesterday we did so much fine, thoughtful stitching, and since Kim is working, yesterday we spent quite a bit of time going over the gold work. There's still some spots where the white shows through. I'm just going to have to be okay with it because I can't. It's better on camera than when I see it like right up. I'm like, oh, there's a little white peeking through, but what are you going to do? So, to treat ourselves after all of this very intense hair-raising finger cross stitching, today we're sewing straight lines. Yards and yards of straight lines. Because I pretended to organize. I had these large rolls from tulle that I cut up and added to my feather boa that I still need to source some more secondhand tulle pieces, but saved the empty rolls and conveniently rolled some of the different trims. So there is that. So we've got narrow rolled hemming and ruching because I thought it would be fun to cut up a gajillion yards of the sheer fabric that we used. Hello. How are you, Panda? We are. Oh, yeah, right. Torture myself. Speaking of torture. Perfect timing. What a segue. Narrow rolled hems on either side of these 2-inch strips. And then for funsies, instead of using nice normal cord for shirring, why not try this horrible eyelash yarn? Let's go with those words. So I was like, yeah, we could try that. We'll start one piece. If we hate it, we'll just abandon it. But at least we know that we will have tried that experiment. But first up, because this is what I have on the machine right now, straight lines of color. Oh, let's just splash on the machine because I've got my bowl of random little bits and bobs on my Pleats piece. How is everyone doing? What are we working on? Are we excited? Do we get a day off tomorrow? Do we think we get a day off? But probably won't really have it. We're gonna go to the veterans' cemeteries and place poppies. Or we're just gonna hide. But I always hide, so I don't get into. Oh, here's the door. The cats have been. Oh, look! Yeah, it's super fun. This iron-on steelizer with scraps, and then lots of stitching. Like, do I have my rendering? Of course, I have a little sketch of. Somebody was stitched plaid prints, and it kind of inspired me. And I think they just used white fabric and used the thread tones to make it. But I was like, why not one up that? And play with scraps. Thinking maybe like little envelope coin purses, because I've got a number of I love to sew straight line monotonous things. And they didn't have, oh, you know what? He hasn't told me, so let me just talk and make sure that we sound alright. Okay. Well, well, the machine does not sound very nice, does it? Clear setting. Now we're all... Okay, there's that. No suppression, we want you off of compression. Alright, let's try this again. Really, I think we need to figure out how to be fancy. So I have a microphone and the sewing machine has its own microphone. Are we actually on the right mic though? Yeah, because I touched it. Sorry, while I tap into the microphone. Literally, hey Trouble, what are you? Yeah, you finally come in for your roll around on the great outdoors. All right. Oh, that's right. That sounds better. Oh, you've been enjoying a upcycle a lot. Oh yeah, yes, I haven't done any like proper upcycling. I just can't get rid of scraps, so we do a lot of done bits and bobs. Of scrap busting stuffs. But yeah, and I've been toying in my head. I need some tops, and I know what I want. Something with some built-in structure, long sleeves, midriff, kind of dealia. I know what I want, and I know what I need, but I just have to figure out. I just need to start doing mock-ups is what there is to it, because we don't believe in buying patterns. There's too much adjustments. I think I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you need to make more than 2 adjustments to a pre-bought pattern, why did you buy the pattern? Isn't it easier to just take your measurements and start from your bodice block? But that's just me. Alright, enough of that tangent, because all over the internet everything feels like it's imploding, so... Then there's actual real explosions happening on with all of that earthquakes, all of the new volcanoes making islands, land being birthed in the South Pacific. Yeah, and just earthquakes. Also, oh right, that's because I was thinking of that they still have. Is Orange County? Is that what's going on with the industrial leak? It's been a while. Somehow they evacuated 10,000 more people, allegedly. Did people actually leave? Where are they going? Is there huge encampments? Where does... Like, Phoenix, is there huge encampments around? Don't ask silly questions when you are only going to get silly answers. So my plan for the different colors is to generally, if I stitch a color in one direction, once the spool is empty, get something that's similar tone to maintain the impression of the colors, if not the exact ones, because not only am I trying to degorge the fabric scrap stash, but also the random bits and bobs of thread spools that there's really not that much there. There's enough, but then we can just move things along. Then the plan is to take a whole bunch of these spools and make spool dollies, which I'm then going to need to unload somewhere. All of these things. It's going to take me forever because I am notorious for thinking, oh, I'm just going to use this thing up. It's not going to take that long. And then 50 million years later, we're still working on the same project. It's nice sometimes to just have straight lines to sew. It doesn't always need to be complicated. This is going to need another good pressing. Some places the fabric is kind of scrunching up a little bit funny, but I don't care. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I still have not laid my hands on the bolt of black lace. I'm down to one cupboard where it has to be because I've touched everything in every other place where I could have set it. So as notorious as I am, I'm like, I know, we just put things someplace safe, but someplace safe ends up being, where did I leave that? So that'll be on the list for misadventures later to pull that out, just so I know where it is. Not at all ready to need to cut it up. I just want to touch it and lay the red pieces next to the white lace over black foundation, and then white foundation under black lace. I just want to see how pretty it looks. Like, I'll be ready for that step topper in like 5 million hours worth of work. Sometimes you just need those little rewards to be like, alright, this is why I decided to undertake this real, it's amazing stitchery. That's what we're going for. Now, I did spend some time last night doing a little bit more stitching on the mummer's necklace, though, because I'm like, oh, we've got to get this round of gold work done, do the cutouts for the scallop, and then it's just finishing, and then seeing how over elaborate we're going to be with the decorative necklace box. So, try not to have that be another 500 million hours worth of stitchery, so I'm thinking I will go through my collection of little ribbon flowers, whatnots, and sundries that we've just practiced making one-offs just for the sake of doing, much like this project. Just taking inspiration from those old-fashioned, overly decorated. Everything used to be so nice and so pretty, and now everything feels cheap and plastic, and in some quite cases, literally is toxic. Doesn't matter. You're gonna press it, and it'll be fine. Hey, give it. Who said you could jump off the hook? Yeah, I keep trying on things in my closet, and like, there's little things that need to be fixed here or there. Oh, I found we have a pinstripe golden purple skirt that we just about finished sewing, and the only thing that I realized, oh, you'll be free of your slip in and try it again. Back to the stitches. As I was saying, oh, it needs buttonholes and buttons sewed on. I think I got to that part of that skirt and was like, I don't feel brave with the buttonholer, but after our recent playthrough with the buttonholer for our coversums pants, I'm like, yeah, this will be easy, so I can pull that out. We've got buttonholes just finished sewing today. We've got buttons, we've got this, we've got that. There's so much. So much. I'm just stretching this out. Maybe I'll keep baskets right that need to break. This was a garment or something, I don't care about breaking threads, but that's it. Not the intended end product. So try not to pull threads on your clothes unless you really meant to. You know what? Problem solved. I'm bored with sewing in that direction. Mhm. Yeah, so I sewed small finger in this game. Did this green strip here. I'm gonna do some green in the other direction. Save it for later. Maybe we'll do a little strip right at the opposite end. It's already threaded. I was thinking about doing some coordinate. I said this earlier. Originally, I was like, that coordinated pattern. Is that what's going to end up? I don't know. I'm just stitching. Look here. I just want these spools to be empty. Here. Alright, maybe I just need to slow down a little bit too. Hello, Mario. We are exactly. You see, Mario, you understood the brief. How are you? I hope drawing is good. I hope migraines have been few. I hope cats are happy. Yes, we are so free, so liberated. Sometimes, no, all the time. As long as there's thread on the bobbins, we can sew stuff. And even if there isn't, as long as we've got a needle and thread, we can sew. So there's no stopping this shit show. Sewing and the focus, much like cockroaches. Once you get once we invade, we just can't get rid of us. Oh Mario, you are doing good. Full ATM perfect. And you had a nice breaded steak salad and some chicharron. You always make me hungry. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna one of these days show up on the other side and be like, hola. No, alguna comida, por favor. Sorry for my embarrassment and horrible use of the Spanish language. It was so devastating to find out that school Spanish is not Spanish that people actually speak in this country. And I'm like, why do that to students? You're like, oh, French. Who wants to sound like choking on frogs? Spanish. That sounds like it will be helpful. But no, why Spanish from a part of Spain? That's just a tiny portion of Spain. When we've got all of these Spanish-speaking countries down there. Oh, okay. Oh, Mario, and yet slowly but steady keep losing weight. Oh, good. Hey, those A-hunks fit me. The jeans, those jeans. Here, you're trying to, like, move letters around, and I'm thinking I'm being fancy. Well, that's good. Hey, as long as it's not because for some, like, catastrophic weight loss plan, I'll take that. Oh, the only Spanish you don't need is the Spain one, right? I know. It's like how to pretend that you're learning something useful only to find out you are helpful nowhere. Oh, you're going to lurk and listen. Well, enjoy your activities. Lurk well. I will attempt to be amusing. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, Phoenix. Pylon, and there are seats in the front for my most amazing peanut gallery chatters. So good, so great. There are unfortunately still spots open in the nosebleed section for the most amazing workers and lurkers because why run a show if you're only entertaining if you have people to talk to? You need to be here for everybody because sometimes you're like me and I've got a lot of people on that I listen to, but will you know that I'm there? No, because I just can't sit still if I'm not streaming, I'm not sitting still all the time. Unless I'm playing my nightly Angry Bird session. Damn it. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, I thought one of the easiest ways to lose weight if you happen to have alcohol in it, just mix it. Get rid of those liquid calories. They're insidious and frequently unnecessary. Not medical advice. There is no advice here. We shit talk, try to get our glowies to pick up habits, crafty habits, heritage skills, and that's the end of the sentence. The Fur Babies is good. They, I think, finally have just brought themselves all in from their run around outside. Oh, no. I thought there was a cat behind me, but it was my chanclas. Oh, slippers for the teas. As soon as I shake the snack sack, they will be here. Cause that little man, oh, that's what my tension is off. My thread tensioner. Yeah. Yeah, my hair I keep turning my head and thinking I'm seeing cats, and I'm like, no, it's just me startling myself again. So maybe I need to do something with that. But later. Oh, actually, do we have a smart question? Do we have a random shit talk question? I thought I was going to take the time to like do some digging about the enhanced games that are starting tonight, and you know what I did nothing of. I didn't even look. I still don't know what the events are. Are there weight class? I looked up nothing. Oh, it's not. Oh, get off my peanut bulk. I think my legs are hurt. Not that you need to know. I have a dead leg right now. So I am glad camera 2's back. No, I just feel like if we can't make it up sometimes with our poor adorable personality, that at least we can pretend to be high quality with not just one, but 2 cameras. Alright, stop with the maniacal laughter again, kid. Get back to the stitches. Let's see here, Panda. What is your favorite act? Are you a sword swallower? Do you a fire breather? Do we hammer nails into our nails? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd much rather. I kind of always wish that I'd learn how to do sword swallowing. But part of my brain is like, oh, so dangerous. That's so pretty. But I think probably easier to just get back to playing with making sure I'm not going to burn myself with the props I already have. But no more fire for a while, because it is fire season, and fire for pleasure is frowned upon. Do you have a group you work with? Here I am. I'm just like, let me just ask all these probing questions to our new audience members. Why not be invasive? No, sorry. Well, with Taco Bell, fire breathing is easy, but the fire doesn't come out from your mouth. No, it does not. I've seen pictures of what happens after folks have had the taco hell, and holy moly, yo no quiero Taco Bell. Actually, and from what I hear, the amounts of after 10 p.m. food poisonings greatly seems to increase. So, yeah, I don't think so. Actually, I was just looking at a menu the other day. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to like splurge and have someone else cook for a meal? No! The last time I went to those places, the food was fine, but not this fine. And so many of them were less good, then I remember them. So I'm like, why am I going to spend more money on food that is of lesser quality than previous time? No, not worth it. So I think I'm going to try sourdough pretzels, because I also found a recipe for sourdough cheese sauce, and hot soft pretzels dipped in cheese sauce is something I have not had in a very long time. So, no, golf play. You stay at home and be a weirdo and bake shit. At some point, I did consider opening a Mexicani, I can't speak any language, Mexican restaurant when the plan was to move to Tejas, but a lot of work. Yeah, that's the rest. I don't think I'm built for that much stress. That stress in that type of fashion. I can't say I'm not built for stress. That's everybody can train for good stressors, but yeah, too much regulation, too much craziness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, there's some pretty good ones, or at least they weren't terrible, the ones that I've been to. It just, like, $20 for a plate of food, and there's the stupid city prepared tax. It just $60 plus tip for two adults with nothing real to drink. Oh, and that's not even like a soda, or let alone a random dinner for two should not be $100. That used to be like a super special fancy, like, oh my god, we spent $100 on dinner. Holy moly, look at us. Like, yeah, no, fuck that. Oh, Mario. Imagine working at 4 a.m. just to have the food ready. Yeah, that too, yeah. I don't know. My grandpa was a baker. Baker's life is not the worst thing. As long as somebody else has to deal with customers, I need to wake up early, not have to talk to anybody, get your job done, and have the whole rest of the day to do whatever. I could think of worse things. Oh, you know what? I'm pulling that last switch every time. Ooh, that's what's happening. Alright, let's learn from our misadventures. Kind of add a little bit more give at the very end of the rows. It seems like I'm doing something it's tightening there, and I don't like it. Oh, now imagine if your place in the mall has a paranormal activity cleaning pots at 3 a.m. Oh, yeah, no. Oh my god, where's there even a mall? Mall, what is this four-letter word you speak? Oh no, Mari, that did happen to a friend who owns a bakery in a mall. Oh my gosh. Well, cause that thing's like people dying at Disney World. Like, you don't hear about the like random cardiac accident or whatever that happens at the malls. Oh. I'm here to eat your bagels. So would that be oh no. The joke is not gonna show up fast enough. Let me see if I can foment and for a second here. Mm. Trying to go with something like Doshergeist, some bakery playoff poltergeist in it. It just didn't happen fast enough. Well, there's the joke I was trying to give that didn't exist. Oh, basically, a construction worker died when he was the building when they were building the mall, and everyone with a business there has seen or heard scary things. Ooh, yeah. This is what happens when you don't give last rates at building sites. For part of groundbreaking should be last rites. Just like make sure that their souls move wherever they're supposed to go. Don't let them be lost trying to look at Claire's forever. Heaven forbid. Oh, I probably get bored looking at all the same shit. Has Spencer's changed at all in the mall? Is anything still good? Are they still selling the same incense and random stuff like from the 90s? Change it up, boys and girls. Right, the smell of the pet store, because something about the animal bedding and pet food that any pet store I've ever been in smells exactly like every other pet store. I think that is better to make sure that I lift the needle and just not to talk with your hands, Phoenix. Give a little bit more, decrease the tension at the edge of each row, so to help encourage everything to lay flatly. There's I'm thinking there's cats in here. Either they're all outside. Loki's so funny. He won't go outside if the washing machine is on. No, I'm scared of things. Sometimes he'd even like get himself primed and jump over the lintel because he couldn't just walk over it. Hey, Freya Fruipers! What are you doing, young lady? Why don't you come and say hello? It's kind of too early for us to have snacks. Oh, yeah, exactly, Mario. Always fun to talk about the paranormal stuff on stream at 2 a.m. with friends. Last one we did on Twitch was some months ago. Ooh. Yeah, is there what? Would you like some? All right. Because we're not doing fine art stitchery, I will let you slobber on the sewing machine and then I'll wash it off before we start stitching again. Hello, Freya Fruipers. You gotta. It's right here, so that your adoring fans can watch you eat snacks. Oh, hey, Trouble. Let Freya Fruipers get her snack. I broke all of the rules. It's not even time for the concession stand to open. Yes, we have been co-opted. Oh, sorry, I won't sew until you're done. It might become a catastrophe pretty soon. Oh, because we're just tenacious. That's all we are. And there's too many things to sew. And keep looking. Is it doom scrolling if you're looking at all these things that you're like, if I had copious amounts of money, that $10,000 full studio with mannequins and fabric galore would just be in my hot little hand. Hey, handsome. It's not time for your snacks yet. Oh my god, your tail. You are a hot mess. You are very lucky that I'm not doing fine stitchery right now because Oh, Mario, it is time for a new show. On Fire is the past. On Catnip is the future. Yes. Who needs... We're already on fire, but we're not all on Catnip. Exactly. Some people need high quality button pushing. They think the more assets, the more buttons I can push, the more people are gonna like me. You know what? We can have no buttons, cats, and a lot of shit talking. Somehow. Oh, that's right. It's because I'm gay that I keep pressing the go live button 3 times a week. It's not because anybody asked for this to see us. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm not. Look at you mesmering them. All right, we'll open the snack sack in a little bit. It's just I said it's not time yet, so it's not time yet for you. You missed doing that show. I know. I think there's things that are coming back. I think he said maybe I get to be on one of the shows, but he's so busy. I'm like, something will happen when it happens. We'll get there. We shall see. It doesn't matter. It's so funny how people, yeah, things are. I'm sure that one will come back. Guy's too busy. Or not busy enough. Oh, with side scroller, he has his hands full. Yes. And I wonder if he still does his other commercial, like literal commercials also. So, though I don't want to ask because I'm afraid I'm going to know the answer that he'd be one of the people who would sign up to eat the 3D printed meat goop in a package so he didn't have to get up. It's like, can I have Pepsi and meat goop? And I'm afraid he'd be down for that, and that kind of horrifies me. I understand it and wouldn't begrudge him. No, I would begrudge him, but I wouldn't be surprised. Just disappointed. Like, I did think he invented grilled cheese, so. Although I'm not sure which of us is the Temu discount Phoenix. Oh. Yeah, some things are just I just don't want to know. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is, and I'm just horrified. I'm like, mm-mm-mm. Oh, and I made a short for the show yesterday before it got changed, so it's just as well that I did not upload it. And are we going to care about these requirements because we did a thing? I found the answer that I went in looking for. The other stuff, whatever. I'm not gonna be like, oh, didn't do this. This didn't get that. This didn't get that. I don't care. I'm not gonna bitch about it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, next. Actually, I do have a question. I see there is this thing. Rumble Studio is going to have this feature where you can run a mid-roll ad. Does this happen for the premium users too? Because people pay. I'm bougie and pay for premium because I hate commercials. Oh, he has mental illness. No need to. I'm tired of the pathologizing of useful skills because I think, you know, who makes really good food gatherers? A young human who has miles of energy and then likes to sit quiet and be hyper-focused. Yes, please bring back my food. I would like the absolute lack of conversational skills, hyper-focused electrician. I don't want you to talk, make chit-chat. I just want you to quietly work and get your stuff done. Mario, I wonder, I don't know anything about the Rumble Studio anymore. I'm still using it. We're here with the OBS so I can use Video Ninja to get the dual cam use thingamajigger. It's kind of, they have made some improvements, but they must be getting ready for an update. More things coming. Oh, you know what I haven't done? At some point I might try just to see for a little bit how to play with the Rumble, the switching it to premium. Oh, since I stopped streaming on Rumble, I lost track, to be honest. That's completely fair. Though I'd argue, depending on how someone is streaming, Rumble Studio, with the multicast, you don't have to stream to Rumble. You could not stream to Rumble and still use Rumble Studio as your streaming software. I think there's some things I like that I just need to play more on. Play more with, that's the word. Oh, did you really enough? I keep getting. Oh, I wish I had that problem. People keep leaving. Or just. But that's not. It's. Whatever. I do this because this is my therapy. I need to make stuff, and these machines need attention, and I don't want to deprive the world of my awesomeness for these heritage machines and skills that we have the audacity to think that we should practice and document for posterity. Ah, so brazen. Oh, Mario, I'm like, people think, but these want to be new. These won't be new art or gaming streams here, right? Too bad you can't. Well, hey, you know what? If they get better about having some compensation for VODs, then maybe you can earn a couple of shekels from their watching of your old content. That's okay. If that is a thing that is. My words are so. I have stupid voice today. But that's alright. This is. I was gonna pretend to say something smart, but no, I got no smart words. Just dumb words. Haha, you think looks like a foot. Oh, Mario, see, that's the weird thing. Rumble isn't giving me even cents from your VODs for a long time. I don't know why they just froze the revenue. Huh. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. I always scroll down to the bottom where like, where's your show? Who's got the least revenue? And I always start looking for the previous show, the most recent show there. What surprised me, and I'm like, oh my god, I made 2 pennies, 2 shekels off that show, dear. Yeah, pushing full of, I don't care, but I'm just curious. Like, the more streams I did, the less they gave me. Yeah, I don't understand. No, I do understand. It's like a 3-tiered shit show. You've got your really big names. You've got the creator program and whatever that is, and then there's everybody else. Actually, I think I'm gonna start being a brat, and not a brat, but I'm just gonna not gonna shill for myself. But the mission of Redonkulus is so good that I'm going to badger that Rumble to how to get that channel featured. They've got a real mission, not just to show up and be a shit show. I agree. Granted, it is mainly a hobby, but if it pays for the cat treats, the better. Exactly, exactly. I wouldn't mind if it was differently lucrative. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why the cats need to do, or at least Loki and Little Me need to show up and do tricks, because everybody works at the circus. Cat snacks are not free, so the boys have got to work. Freya Proofers did her part today and actually showed up on camera, so she got rewarded early. Yeah, seriously. Oh, you too. Right, exactly. Not all of us. We're buying Ferraris like Panda. No, not at all. Not at all. Replacing roofs left and right when they just like drop down from the heavens. Yeah, we don't have that fancy button pushing. I've just got floor cats that need to be fed, and like I tell the cat when I've got some work to do, I'm like, you guys, cat food not free. Oh, shut up, stomach. There's no snacks for you right now either, so you can just like get over yourself. Oh, I'm bored with this green. So, did not meet my goal for this color of letting it be completely empty, but that's alright. I don't want to completely fill over all the patchwork pieces with the thread color either. That's fine. What color do we want to stitch next? What next in the next stitch? Okay. One small bowl of thread. Oh, you know what? These little black ones. Horrible. Hate the thread. I don't know why. I'm like, I didn't like it and they ran out too early, so I'm like, Phoenix, there's some more threads for you. You should get them. Don't be stupid. So, since this point, I have said, I see you, little threads. You've got pretty colors. I've got better colors, and I don't like you. You can torture someone else. Alright, let's 2 different shades of yellow to go after our green, or do we want blue? Stomach, I told you, you need to shut up, gastric gremlins. Now let's do yellow, and then we'll do blue afterwards. Glad everybody thought that was a good idea. Thank you for your comment of saying, which color you think we should stitch next, just for me to say, yeah, thanks. Oh, actually, that's one of the things, because I'm just gonna like point at you in the audience, that I've noticed. The shekels are there is no, Rumble would benefit from considering having if they continue to push premium, but only certain folks have the privilege to make premium content, but I can't they be a little bit more in the YouTube sense that if a subscriber is also just a general no monetary, I click you, follow, definitely a streamer or the VODs get a little something from the fact that folks are premium subscribers, but they don't seem to do that. There's some things I just don't understand that I am going to hold to. I'm pretty sure they're getting played, and I don't understand the end goal with getting in bed with Perplexity and all of these AI companies. What What's the goal with that? Because I'm gonna go on a limb and say I suspect that what the AI company wants from Rumble, or what they're doing on a different level, that I just think Rumble is naive. They're like the new kid on the block who doesn't see the spooks who they've gotten into bed with. And I said that with this before. This is what I keep saying it. But what do I know? Absolutely nothing. I just have the audacity to keep showing up and keep talking. Oh, that's right. It's my show. The Stitchin' Bitch. Do you have anything else fun to bitch about? I keep wanting to go to the ocean, but I'm afraid of tsunamis. Because some places I may or may not like to go to may or may not have problems with that. Oh, Maria, certainly the goal isn't to grow gaming. I noticed a lot of people just moved on to multi-stream or left Rumble. New people joined, they may follow too. Yeah, something. I know, because even, I don't, yeah. Well, they can't just be a gaming platform either. I feel like I thought or they want to be like a network, but I don't know if they need to draw, there are so many things. So many things. Yeah, I tried, with the way the internet rises and then implodes and then reforms itself, I just think part of it is like, if your only path to growth is not having a life doing things because you have to be in other people's chats for somebody to notice you, to decide to be like, oh, maybe I should, like, that just feels funny to me. I don't have time for that. And I'm not interested. As long as the goal is promote politics and not a proper Intel streaming community, no takeover will happen. Yeah, they have to. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. Actually, I do know. I'm glad that I don't think I'm going to get rolled up on Rumble for wrong speak, and I keep waiting. I'm like, if I push the right buttons on YouTube for them to be like, you're out of here, Phoenix, and it's like, no, not yet. But then I'm like, all right, Phoenix, when's the last time you actually gained a new follower on YouTube? Like, forever ago. I'm stalwart. No, I'm gonna say, go on a limb. What's up with everybody needing to have some, like, goofy, horrific, open, gaping maw photo on your thumbnail? It just, no, nobody needs to see your tonsils in your thumbnails. I don't like it. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm skipping over videos if A, if they have their face on it, and B, doubly, if their mouth is open. Hello, glitchy face, popping in to say hello, world. Hello, glitch hits. Do. Hello. Oh, do. What up? How is your Sunday? Are we having fun? Are we not having fun? I'm making myself have fun. I'm having, like, in the words of Jake Monroe, does he still say it? I had a good day today because I'm making it a good day today. Such sage advice for young folks. You have control of your destiny. Also, oh, there's folks who might. I broke one of my earrings today. I'm kind of disappointed, and now I'm like, I guess I either need to go to the piercing shop because I don't remember which size my ear holes are anymore. Not super huge, but just big enough. I can't remember. It's so hard. Oh, you felt bad all day. You only got 2 hours of sleep, Glitch. That sounds terrible. Got slightly more than that, but why we were like, it's Sunday. We could sleep in. Let's get up at 6:30. Just because. Oh, Mario, that always sucks. Oh, I got like 4 and wake up grumpy. Yeah. It depends. Depending on how many days in a row I can do it, but oh, it's so disappointing looking at like Amazon for jewelry. Oh my gosh, probably just go into a real shop. Exactly, Glitch. You always end up half empty all day, and it sucks. I usually am, or at least historically, been able to muster through the first 2 days. It's day 3 that I'm like, no, don't talk to me. I've learned to fake it till I make it a little bit until I can't. But I can't believe this plastic jewelry broke. Actually, I can, but it lasted so long. Got these cute little orange plugs, but of course they're too big, and I'm not stretching my lobes any bigger. I'm contented with just a little bit. I don't want them to. If your ears hang lower than your boobs, then that's just not a look for me. Not my aesthetic, but you do you. Yeah. Ugh. My problem is just trying not to like live on sugar and caffeine while I'm doing it. Like, yeah, no. Oh, see, this is the orange we're stitching. We'll sew some more straight line, and then we'll get out the best foot of all time. One of the best foots, the narrow roll template. How can you live without it? Oh, Glitch. I can muster though. I was supposed to do some more writing today. Anyway, enough about me. How am I? I'm actually quite good. We did some good stitching yesterday, so I'm treating myself with mindless straight lines in a variety of fashions. I do kind of feel bad that I did not put a face on today. I just showed up with lip gloss. It was like, yeah, piece of good. The garden's growing good. My Easter lilies finally are going to bloom, so maybe they're like June lilies. Brave Proopers made an appearance earlier in the show. Where is it? Oh no, I keep looking around. Nope, that's my hair, and the cats are outside. Fortunately, nobody's come in and decided to puke up grass, right? I've spared you the grass puking cats in my background. But maybe later, if we're lucky, we'll get that too. Ah, yes, Glitch. Mindless straight lines defines most of my movements today. Yup, it was just what today called for, because I did so much fine particular stitching today. Here, I'll open it up again. I spent a lot of time on the gold work on this project yesterday, and that takes a lot of brain cells, so it was just as well that chat was not super chatty. I was like, oh, I think I would have been an even worser of a hostess. But almost finished with the gold work. Then we can finish the last of the cut work, and then be like even closer to being finished. Just got like 5 million more steps to go. So today I was like, we're just gonna. This is so easy, so chit chatty, and it'll be a good day. So. What did you do? Oh, that's okay, honey. I have been able to pop into a sewing stream for a bit, but I Did your aliens have been confirmed and you thought of me? I am so excited with that project. I cannot wait to finally be finished and to make smaller little bracelets and things using some of those same techniques. Like I think if I made it, people might want it. And there's a difference between being a shitty streamer and selling shitty print-on-demand t-shirts, being a shitty streamer who makes something and then offers their shit show for sale. Yes, Mario, aliens. Okay, everyone, time to forget about the Epstein files. It's time for the alien files, exactly. So, you know what? I don't know. Maybe folks need to be clickety-clacketying because you might want to be. If there really are 4 different species of aliens, do they each need their own dating site? Who needs the cat alien, feline aliens for femmes or whatever website, alien sex dating shop website? I mean, I think those I think those are business opportunities. Maybe I should go and buy felinealiensforhumans.com. That sounds too long. I don't know what if the grays are in the files? Maybe they could be. They could be. Oh my, see, even if the aliens landed in the principal capitals, we still need to work and pay taxes, so who cares? Something. Oh, something. Glitch. Alien sex dating shop website. You are speaking my language. Somebody else started the idea, but now if there is 4 different ones, then maybe there's a number of different opportunities for the human hybrid alien or just like tentacle. Yeah, like hookup sites. Alien hooking. Is that? No. We'll have to come up with something. Because I'm pretty sure the aliens are. Who knows? Maybe it's Alien Glory Holes Forever should just be the first website. Aliens for Glory Holes. We'll just like make Glory Holes great again. I don't know, God. Oh, glitch! The aliens could destroy us all. They'd compete. That'd compel me to care. I think maybe. Starting to wonder if the aliens are just a distraction from some geologic / astrologic event. Because it's something. I mean, there is something with all of the earthquake and volcanic stuff. I don't know if that's really being talked about. I mean, I do stuff so I feed my algorithm certain ways to get certain things, but I don't know. Let's look at these smoke and mirrors. Don't look at this. Don't look behind the curtain over here. No. I'm lucky. Mario, aliens destroying us seems like a relief with this economy. Seriously, I just want to make sure that three-eye alien space cats know I come for their amusement. Please bat me around, treat me as a toy. If you decide to eat me, please eviscerate me quickly. And let me be done with it. Don't be teasing this. Yes, okay. Nobody should ever feel bad about not being around the circus. The only person who needs to show up at this shit show is me, and we're here. Show up. Cool. If not, that's cool. Oh. Aliens checking the internet for 5 minutes would make them go away in disgust. Yeah, they would just not, just bored. How, starting to feel like King Missile and the sensitive artist. I'm like, everything just bores me. I'm just so above it all. You just can't understand my pretentiousness. Glitch. I think the Epstein files proved to be just as meaningless as the whole thing. Yeah, we'll still pay taxes and go to work and make pedos richer and richer. Yeah, with all of these different pieces, at some point, and it's actually kind of surprising that more folks haven't just gone off the rails yet. When they wake up and see that their eyes haven't been lying too, they just haven't been listening. It's not even like, oh, my intuition is telling me like something's fucked up and funny. It's like, no, it really is. It's literally right in front of your face, which makes it even harder to spot all of the different bullshittery things. But I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we went back from look at these influencers with the files at hand to it's a hoax. It's the documents. Elon is on the files. Is a circus, not a funny one. Yeah. I know. Makes it hard to come up with a circus act when everything is so like you can't make up real life. That circus, our little shit show is us doing like random old-fashioned domestic things. What the fuck? No, Coolidge. Everyone's so exhausted. The economy keeps us all too damn tired to think about any of it. Exactly. And I think that's by design too, because if you're so lost in I need, the rent has to get paid, the mortgage has to get paid, we need to make sure that the electric bill, all of these things, you're so purposely worn down, being fed shitty food, being sold fear and propaganda, and then solutions to said fear and propaganda, that you don't even, there's no room to even contemplate what's actually going on. Which is where I come in, to try to distill stuff and make the shitty differently palatable. Where we try to bring information about topics I don't hear other people saying, or from our shitty take on stuff. Because nobody asked me, but here I am. Alright. Glitch, I agree, Phoenix. We are deliberately kept at a near perpetual exhausted state. Yeah, it's so true. And yeah. Well, but where's, glitch Mario, for real, the fact that people even care who the pedos voted for as well. Yeah, like, no, and nothing is happening. The stupidness of just carry on and, like, keep being fed the bullshit. Like, what, it there's no amount of voting that's gonna make this shit better. So, if we come from that premise and know this to be true, how do we get back to little, loosely based groups of local communities? Because this trickle-down bullshit, and it's supposed to be civil service. Politician, lobbyist is not supposed to be career path. No, you do your term of service for, fuck 'em. Elected positions shouldn't get a salary. This is not a job. You're there to do a job for your local community. Get the fuck out of here with this, whatever your salary is and healthcare benefits. Fuck off. off. Wow. All right. Oh, glitch. At least Britain arrested that one guy from the files, but now it looks like they're bungling the case desperately, begging for victims to come forward. Yeah, because that's got another layer of issues because many of these individuals who started off as victims followed the path that other types of victims do in that they, and almost worse because it was the folks who were doing this knew planned for this to happen, that these individuals then became groomers and horrible abusers themselves. So by coming forward as being a victim also might put you at risk for your own prosecution for your own horrible events. It makes not everybody's like, yeah, sign me up. But poor Britain, that not surprising because what is it? You can't even fly the Union flag or the St. George's Cross. No, that's what kind of a hellholery lack of pride in your country. Oh no, what I was gonna say from last night was, tell me you're not invaded when you've been invaded, when flying your own country's flag has become a crime. What the fluff? And these stupid people are like, oh, we need to encode secret messages. Go fluff off. There's nothing secret about you. You are spotted from a mile away. Glitch people are getting so degenerate and cocky about it. You met a girl who told me that she was a pet groomer yesterday. The nerve, a pet groomer! Oh, I know. When you have to step back and be like, oh, you groom what now? See, it would make even it then it's just a natural segue from when the vajazzling. I'm a vajazzle groomer. See, at least that makes sense. I'm a snatch groomer. Not really, but well, you're just gonna stop the last of that sentence. Nobody else needs you to continue speaking. Thanks for you 8 folks who are listening to this disaster. Thank you, chat. Oh, God. Yeah, but we've got some multiculturalism going on today, so this is good for this question. I was been thinking about this because I am continuing on this thesis that the patriarchy has been dead for a long time, and what we're actually experiencing is late-stage devouring mother maternalism to the nth degree. Because she's eaten women, she's eaten unborn children, she's even been eating our men and spitting out something. We laugh about the plastic Barbie lady who is trying to use cosmetic surgery to fix her body dysmorphia, but there's other places where like, oh yeah, surgery will fix all your dysmorphia because mama needs a new Ferrari. I need a new mega yacht so I can get to the Monaco for the F1 race, please. I try. The worst part is I don't even. I'm still looking for new conspiracies. I'm just shit talking from what I see. But the real question was looking at trying to think to myself, so there really seems to be a lot of very public style celebrations for young ladies. We've got in this country historically the Sweet 16 or the quinceañera. But outside of the I'm gonna forget the word. What? Oh, the Jewish ceremony that I'm embarrassed that it's like completely fallen out of my head. But there's not a lot of like, I can't think of a lot of uniquely just male giant public rites of passage exercises anymore. Yeah, I did. Oh no, Glitch. I mean, you did just say late stage maternal devourment. I did. I did. That is what I said. That's what I see happening. This is not. I know. Here I am having a. Is it time yet? I've got to wait a few more minutes. Oh, we started talking. You can't believe us. See, the numbers I really want to see for you, Rumble. I see what my numbers are, but I'm curious. Is it the same people coming and going? Is it because the desktop version sucks and you have to keep refreshing it? I don't know. Is it the same people working on my team, or is it different ones? I don't know. You don't give me the data I really want. But yeah, I had a very hard time coming up with uniquely male public rites of passage. I just couldn't. There was just the one, and I'm. What the fluff is it? Bar mitzvah. And I wasn't even going to completely count that because I think I'm not including First Communion because those are everybody gets to participate, but like uniquely. And yeah, we don't we've forgotten how to celebrate that. If you're a lady, you get all the shit. Oh, glitch. Guys still have rites of passage. I think probably less fun, less masculine, but getting blacked out of the ball. Oh, blacked out of the ball. Blacked out of the ball game is still a thing. Okay. All right. Mario conspiracies. Huh. Inserts. Pete Silva image. So about Israel. Don't get me. My hot take. Most Jews are not Zionists. Right? I'm gonna just piss off everybody because, yeah, the Jewish by culture, that my family left Israel. We're like, yeah, no, I think we'd rather be American. An up and coming group of Zionists, evangelical Christians. So, Glitch, you're naming religious ceremonies for men. We are more secular, less religious in general. I know that's why my first examples were Sweet 16 for ladies and the quinceanera. But yeah, what's the male equivalent to a Sweet 16 and a quinceanera? Either historically, because I couldn't think of one. Because I was trying to think of like secular things. Because Sweet 16's not a religious thing. Yeah, I was like, and even still, I can't come up with like any secular male like public rite of passage like that. So it must be separate. We're like, hey, this is that like your dad taking you for your first prostitute, like. Yeah, I don't know. I do know. I couldn't think of any. I think once this school's up, we're gonna switch to roll Thames. Mario, when I was 8, I thought both male and female got fancy parties at 15. Oh, you wanted to kill. See, how heartbreaking. Turns out only girls got that quinceanera parties. See, exactly. For how long? That the devouring mother she's like, no, 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 no. We're gonna honor this so she can continue. And the dresses, the thing, like, these are not little things. They're, yeah, that seems reasonable, Glitch. It should be dad teaching you how to drive. Yeah. And that's good, because it doesn't, and I think, actually, I think these personal rites of passage rituals are way more significant than these, like, over the top, like, keeping up with the Joneses, the Sweet 16 with the horse drawn carriage bullshit or whatever. Of like, yeah. But, yeah, it's so funny. Things that, yeah, that's my speculation. All these whiny ladies are gonna be like, done with the patriarchy. Like, you hate the patriarchy. There is no. This, yeah, I know. And we're such a nobody. I could like shit post all this on Twitter and or X, and nobody's words. I just say words that nobody hears. Well, I take that back. Thank you all for helping me know that my words have been heard. Oh, Mario, especially if your Asian mothers has no business on the wheel, we gonna die. Oh, I guess the same thing. I keep seeing clips from what's the channel? The China show that the two gentlemen who used to live in China, and there's this whole slew of what do they call them in China? Ayas, the aunties who don't understand the workings of an escalator. Yeah, that um trying to walk up a downward moving escalator and being so stubborn that you see people attempting to use the escalator in the correct direction, but are like, yeah, no, we got this. There's our beautiful line of orange stitch. Yeah, so you can, there's the green that we did, the orange, and then here's at the other end. Because I get bored with one direction, so I switch around. Sometimes orientation matters at the studio, and other times we just throw caution to the wind. But I don't know, maybe. You're right, public rights and rituals are less for men, at least in the US, a double-edged sword. I think so. Men learn to be humble early, which is nice, but the negative part of possibility of low self-worth. Yeah, neat. Yeah, it's gonna be, because so one direction, and then so the other direction, we end up with these really unique stitch and texture combinations. Yeah, we're just this is we are stitching freedom. We are slowly but surely, because united we stand. So I'm uniting all of these little pieces and all of these little threads to become one thing, because from little groups becomes many great things. Not from one giant shit show do we think that we can do something. Oh, what art style does that remind me of? I was inspired by plaid. Somewhere around me, if I push my chair out, maybe I can. So I had seen somebody stitch on white fabric a plaid pattern, so I brazenly pretended to use straight lines and throw some colors. Not that we're following this color scheme exactly, but random scraps, slightly organized colors, a thing. Roll 10 time. So it's really good. Actually, I wonder if I should, when I just open up the iron a little bit and press everything before I go on to carry on the rest of the stitching, because some places there's some very questionable stitching things that happen. But yeah, maybe I'll fold that up together so I have my piece. Thank you. I'm having fun working on it. Oh, yours is like a Kandinsky interpretation of the original pattern. I like that. That feeds my ego nicely. insurance, but nobody pays. Oh, your liberal art school is showing. It's okay, see, well, that's fluff the destruction of the secondary university system by these 5 degrees that were unnecessary, along with the false the false hope that is sold to high school athletes in the past that they think that if they get into the stupidly expensive university with a good sports team where they're literally being slave labor, indentured servitude, and with next to no hope of a professional sports career, let alone the inflated salaries. No, our true. I don't know. I'm ready to just go back to bartering and stuff. Hey, Trouble. That's alright. I can't begrudge my, mostly music arts. I almost had a fine arts degree too. And I got 3 years out of 4 done and was like, I'm gonna extend my stay in my poor choices and get a hard science degree. So, I know. Oh, Mario, I can forgive being a liberal, but going to art school, seriously, actually, yeah, I pulled that hot take too. I'm like, these things are skills that we practice over a lifetime. Like, I won't go to take a specialty class, unless I'm doing if I know I need to practice and I'm not practicing, I won't spend money on lessons for a thing, whatever that thing happens to be. But, oh, yep, music school dropout here. Glitch High School athletes are treated by college scouts just like the burnout kids get treated by military recruited. Yeah, they're abused and used as indentured servitude for other people's rich money laundering for these stadiums. And now, I don't know if it's a thing in other states, but the amount of secondary of universities who are ready, who really probably should go belly up because they created degree programs that created a group of students who your only job is gonna be, would you like a latte with that? What? Oh God! Just somehow I struck right. I know. Let's do a little bit on this one because I want to torture myself with ruching this sheer fabric with this eyelet. You know what? Let me get a piece that's half done. We'll do a sample piece, and then we'll see. I'm gonna pick one that's already got half the rolled thumb in there. And then we'll go back to different straight lines. Mario is a self-taught artist. Yes, I'm a self-taught. There's nothing wrong. It's the practice that's the important part, not the inborn talent. Because at some point, no matter how talented you are, if you don't practice, it's kind of the thing I was talking about a while ago. The artist who, the crutch of, I can't make great art unless I'm on drugs, and I was like, that means you're not really an artist. And I kind of agree with that. You need that to make your art. And it does take practice, yes. I missed a couple chats here. Oh, right, Glitch, you dropped out too. I was there for film. Yeah, at some point you were like, oh, you know what? I think having a job, I might want a job, and this path is causing me to spend money, but no certainty for a income at the end of it. Ah, Mario, scouts be like, hey kid, you want to be rich and get brain damage? Yeah, it's hard to, when I hear ex-military folks be like, yeah, I can't even in good conscience. You're like, no, they're fucked. Fuck them. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the party. Mario, when I was younger, I got calluses from how much I practiced. Right, that is so much more meaningful than the random. You're like, oh, I'm just naturally good. I don't need to practice. At some point, not practicing will catch up with you. It's just a thing. It is a hill I will die on. Because I've seen it. I know for that. Glitch synthetic. Yay! You missed Phoenix's incredible new theory on late-stage maternal development, right? I know. If somebody wants to clip and share that, please feel free, because we are not yet the most despised shit show on the internet. Clip and share. Let's see how many trolls we can get, how many haters. Maybe I'll have to lean. It's been a while since I've streamed in our old-fashioned underwear, so we can lean back into making people uncomfortable by being an underwear streamer. We don't need a hot tub, we just need a sewing machine and a corset. Alright, now I'm just maniacally laughing just to make myself feel good. I use the rotary cutter, cut 2-inch-ish strips. Are they perfect? No, but nobody's gonna notice once all this fantasticalness is done. Actually, funny that you're here today, Mario, because the strips that I cut up were leftovers from the 90-yard Ruffles skirt from last year. So we have a giant 90-yard ruffled can skirt for my pleasure. And here's some of the leftovers. Underwears. Yeah. We corsets and chemises. It's so funny that old-fashioned underwear is considered day wear for today, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Glitch. I literally came here for maniacal laughter. You expected. Perfect. Alright, well then I will not suppress my maniacalness. And I keep seeing, okay, boys and girls, there's the trick to the perfect narrow rolled hem. Use the narrow rolled hem foot. Throw your iron away for that project step. You don't need to sew a line of stitches and then sew another and turn and clip this shit. No, there's a foot for that. Use it. All right. And my finger was in front of the foot the whole time. I didn't even show it off. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's more where that came from. I just need to think about what it is. Alright, I'm gonna do this narrow rolled hem. We're gonna switch feet to the shirring foot. We're gonna stuff the eyelet lash through, and we're gonna see what happens. Exactly, since a narrow rolled hem foot. Good to know. There is a tool for that. There is achievement unlocked! Nap complete. Well, welcome, horror. I hope your nap was spectacular. Gang's all here. I'm so glad to see you're putting some shows out again, chap. Oh, I was so happy. Yay! You've risen from your deep sleep. To the internet. To the internet. Once we're done, I'll just leave this vagina fluff for, oh, I guess we'll put it in the front here. Next, we're gonna sew with vagina hair. Oh, does this bring us back to bejazzlers being the JJ groomers? I guess so. What a segue. What a roundabout of nonsense that was. I know, I'll take my nap later and to run a show first. But I think I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that's what's wrong. Sit nicely. Hey, Snips! Stop committing suicide like that. Yeah, the stupidness that is like, I know, the first quest, I hear you shame me now. Phoenix, why do you sometimes scroll Facebook? Alright, now that that's out of the way, that people write stupid headlines that they choose or whatever include unalived. Can we stop not saying words? If we are going to say something serious and important, can we just get back to saying died, killed, suicide, rape? Like, it's really annoying, the belittling of actual important topics with stupid use of language. Shittery. Alright. Next topic. Who else has got something to bitch about? Right now, it's mostly me bitching. Ah, but you almost unalived myself based on Facebook. I know. Stupid doom scrolling marketplace looking at fabric and plants. Infantilization. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, infanticide. Yup. Oh, what? Corn pop. What a time to be popping into the shit show. What am I riding on? Oh gosh. Oh, corn pop, corn pop, corn pop. We got crowns. Oh, it's been a while. Corn pop from Mario. I know. The circus where folks who don't show up in random places stop by, and it's like different time. Here we are. Oh, so silly. Oh, did I hear Metallica doing a reissue of their debut album, Made 'Em All? I have not heard that. Speaking of amazing people, I haven't seen Allie in a while since last show. Ah, Corn Pop Mario, hey, hey. I know. Maybe, yes. So good. So many stitches. See, slowly but surely, one stitch at a time, things come together. United we stand as loosely pieces, like our projects. Ah, glitch synthesis. Oh, doo. Yes, if it's real, pirate it just to make Lars angry. Oh, man. Well, with everything going digital, is there some of these some artists who began their careers last century with analog recording technology, are they the only reasons that there's some version of a studio that records to tape and those giant 3-foot mixing benches still exist? Because so many sound recording technology skills are like lost by the wayside in the era of digital. Also, how much does recording on digital change the pitch that you have? Okay, now I threw a whole bunch of random shit questions together. So here we are. Let me catch up with you. Says, nah, made that up, but that'd be cool if they released it as a metal up your ass. That would be funny. Synthwife says hello. Hello, Synthwife. I hope you're having a good Saturday too. I hope at some point you find yourself a Butterland mold, because Butterland molds for the win. Alright, narrow world finish doing your job, then we'll show you off, and then we're gonna try something a little different. Yeah, reel-to-reel tape has some nice qualities, specifically tape compression, and if it's at a higher speed, so less noise than cassettes. Yeah, so many jobs in the industry, in sound, in film, that digital just replaces all. Glitch. My imaginary girlfriend also says hi. Should we just name her like Lady Glitch? And I can't wait. I want to be when I get my chance. No, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want to spoil it because knowing me, he's gonna pick like all these big named cute girls, and I'm gonna be at the bottom of the list like in 5 years from now. So I don't want to get my hopes up with me teasing you with things that aren't gonna happen anytime soon. Oh, but you can imitate all of that digitally now, and digital is so convenient. I know, but I know. It's just, yeah, just these like push and pulls I have in my spirit. The last century was just different versus better. Oh, actually, it comes back around because I wonder how many artists who started their careers last century on analog, are they continuing to use analog because it's far superior for the recording sound versus digital, or have they moved to digital, or is it some like combination? I'm curious. And I guess I don't. Yeah, whatever. But you can imitate. Oh, I got that one. Glitch. Her name is actually Young Kate Beckinsale. Oh, that's funny. Since good analog pro audio gear costs a fortune. I know, because it's and if it was shitty, you'd think it would go down in cost. But no, because it continues to be the far superior, that, yeah, digital is cheap-ish. Yeah, VHS for the win, exactly. 100%. Oh, so good. I kind of miss having a VHS player. Oh, Corn Pop Glitch, good choice. You won the imaginary girlfriend lottery there, right? Uh, oh, somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. Too much. Right, I just got some random big white thread on here. Oh, glitchies. Oh, no. Let's see here. And if you record to a tape a little too loud, it compresses and sounds fine. Even good. With digital, it'll clip and make a loud noise and ruin the tape. Yeah. You see, analog is better. Let's make tape great again. Go, Corn Pop. She's dating down, but I think she's making me a better person. Oh, there's nothing wrong with punching above your weight class, Glitch. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I do too, horror. I miss movie rental stores. Yes. The excitement of just like seeing it was there and not having to have everything in your own house. Like it was like the library. You get it, you enjoy it, you take it back. It's all good. I don't need to have everything. But if I buy it, I would like to own it. There's none of this rent your bullshit all the time. No. Like the whole shenanigans that you have to you buy a printer, but then still have to pay a monthly subscription for your printer to work. Ah! Oh, I can create Corn Pop. Ah, yes, and so digital you have to have to be sure to record everything at a much lower level. It takes a lot of getting used to. It's like learning a whole new language. Like, oh, we did the same thing this giant way. It was probably easier just to train new kids, but then the conversion of the studios. It's like kids who don't probably have never actually. I have been in standard transmission cars, but I can't say I know how to drive them. But like putting a kid who's only driven a manual into a automatic or vice versa, that's I said that wrong. But you guys know what I meant. Oh, that's it's funny. Since you bought a VHS, a VHS tape yesterday, good. Somebody has to make sure that they don't see just the inside of the landfill. Oh, the emotes. Or I refuse to buy a printer. They have been scams for a very long time. Yeah, yeah, I don't want to, yeah. Just stupid shenanigans. Just like, yeah, I don't even want to think what would happen. Actually, for, no, yeah. What isn't a scam these days? What isn't a scam? Oh, interesting, Mario. Especially HP subscriptions for it. Yeah, that is. I like you pay for it, and then you still have to pay. It's like the stupidness from when QuickBooks went from buy the disc to the annual the monthly stuff. I'm like, no, not interested. Oh, or I print small jobs at the library, the pros for big jobs. Oh, that's a good way to do it. Now, since hey, we have a bunch of really big expensive printers at your day job. One has a monthly maintenance subscription. The others use like $1,000 of ink a month, and they cost nothing compared to the main expenses. It's like a work vehicle. Yeah, that if your job involves printing, then yes, it is a company vehicle. Prince Purd. Oh, actually, yeah, that's other industries that I don't know why printing made me think about those being little and going on the tour at the newspaper factory and the giant rolls and the noise of them laying out the print because it was like they were there with their typewriters because PCs weren't a thing and newspaper printing. Do you think Fish and Chips is not as good since they don't print newspapers anymore? What crappy paper? Because I don't think Fish and Chips out of a magazine page is as good as off of a newsprint. Oh, this is where we've devolved to. But yes, since I'd give you an old brother laser printer if I lived near you, right? I know I have a brother printer copy fax machine that still works like a charm. I wonder if it's because we got the business model and not like the consumer printer thing that it still works. It's kind of a beast, but yeah. Oh, since I have one of those $200 brother scanner printer copier things now, it's great. Yeah, that's. I think I paid somewhere along there. For whatever reason, I may or may not have needed something with a fax function. I'll just fax you later. Maybe spin fax. I will be very good when I get to the edge of this. This is kind of falling apart. Oh, good. I can confirm that Fish and Chips are still good for the record. Good. Actually, you know what's funny? The day after we almost got into online fisticuffs, the neighbor was like, you know what I really want? A shrimp boil. I was like, that's really funny. You should mention that because I almost got into a fight online on the Battle of Low Country Boil. I could do a fish and chips subscription. I think that sounds really good. Since the basic $100 models were good too, many even had duplexers. Yeah, things. This stupid programmed obsolescence, and that we just opened up and were like, why did we decide that we were gonna continue to support shit. Oh, do. Yes, me too. Because I think fish and chips would be better without newsprint and newsprint ink on them. Yeah, I don't know. It would just be different. Because magazine paper for my fish and chips, I think it would just make the pages too slippery. I know, I'm in trouble. I did it. I poked the beaver on this one. Oh, glitch, shrimp and grits. They're just different. One is not superior. They're just different. One is breakfast. The other is my all day. They do, since brother makes sewing machines too, right? That's why what they started with, I believe. Brother does make sewing machines. I guess I kind of have brother's kind of a knockoff, or the clone of Baby Lock. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. I mean, I do have a sewing machine with a USB port and like a computer in it. You know how often I use it? It sits in my bad kid's corner. Sell that machine, get it fixed up and sell it, because it's got this cute little dinosaur stitch on it that I keep thinking I'm gonna use. Maybe loco. I do like the taste of the ink. That explains the Low Country Boil betrayal. Yep, true. All of that lead-filled newspaper ink, it poisoned me. I'm a Mad Hatter. See, I'm just crazy. Just crazy. One too many hats. Since your dad had one of those printers way back in the 80s, I miss the dot matrix printer. I'm so glad that for reasons I still have some dot matrix paper. Yup. I got me just a little bit. That treasured dot matrix paper with the tearaway perforated edges, because there was nothing like being finished, typing up your thing, and then having to tear apart the pages and rip off the sides. So satisfying. One is superior. Yes. The one that's got more textures and flavor diversity. Oh, Venus, you might not come back. A USB sewing machine. I do. Maybe I'll take out my Baby Lock that's got a USB connector. Yeah, I don't recommend. It's a CNC controlled stitch pattern. Yes, I guess that would be basically what it is. Because I think it's just charcoal. Oh, maybe. No, lead ink. Newspaper ink used to have all sorts of funny things in it. It's not all edible soy ink. Or at least it didn't used to be. Since I've got a few old dot matrix printouts. I know, I don't think I've got just blank pages, because for some of my mother's liked it for making straight lines when she's doing her pasanquis, because you can just hold it, it gives the perfect, and why get rid of stuff if you might use it again later? And you've got like cases of dot matrix printer paper, even though you don't have the printer, you just, horror handwriting stuff always kind of sucked. Errors, erasers, crossed out words. Depending on what it is for, there are advantages of typing. My handwriting goes from not completely horrible to what the fuck planet did you learn how to write on, and typing always is uniform. I'm glad that I was encouraged to start typing tutorials younger than 10. So that helped. Because I can't imagine being all these poor kids who they don't know how to write. They use AI and talk to text, so they don't even know how to they can't write with a writing utensil, and they can't type either. They probably like barely henpick. Oh, what a unskilled cohort of young individuals are coming up the ladders. No, since we had IBM printer that anytime it ran out or a paper jammed, it makes this loud beep. Diddly doot, diddly doot. Oh, that's so cute. Sounds like my washing machine. Which the definition of flavor diversity is cheesy green Swiss shrimp, potatoes, corn, chorizo, maybe some chicken. Are we gonna do crab legs? Are we doing shrimp? Are we gonna be bougie and is it gonna be langoustine? Are we gonna be super fancy and put clams in there at the very end? Diversity. You can't use every grain of spice in the Old Bay and call that diversity. And this is the show where Glitch is like, I'm leaving Phoenix and never coming back. Oh, Glitch, I don't know much about printers, but if the dot matrix is the low... How dare you! Dude, my school class took a field trip to IBM headquarters back in the 90s. Their printers were fucking amazing. The paper was flying off at like 10 pages a second. Wow, that's really fast. So fast. Yeah, at least I've learned I will never, ever, ever buy or order tilapia ever again for lots of different reasons. Hey, shit-eating fish, and no thanks. Since they were chain printers, by the way, with all of the letters and symbols on multiple chains, moving wicked fast. The fastest machine gun ever. Dot matrix sucks. Alright, well that's fair. Dot matrix may suck, but low country boil does not. Tilapia sucks, yes. Glitch, your cat hijacked your left arm for cuddles, so less chats, but this ain't over. See, even your cat knows you're wrong. I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, pussies for the win. Qualitatively, dot matrix sucks. Yes. They're just aesthetic. There's something, they're like grandma's chocolate chip cookies. But my grandma's never made chocolate chip cookies, but yeah, tilapia boil. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Oh, for popping over. I repping the tubes chat. I know the tubers have been little. Hello. Yeah. No, 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 no. I've learned there's shit-eating fish and the places that they're raised, not places I want to eat the garbage from. Don't eat garbage! But then here I go eating shrimp. Alright, next. This is a lose, lose, lose. Oh, needlepoint has some aesthetic without the dull gray suckiness. Needlepoint is beautiful. It's true. Are you... Yeah. The old-fashioned... the seat cushions and different things. Let's make aesthetic things great again and not all just like Cracker Jack bullshit. Tilapia is the bad sea bass. Alright, now that I've got this singular long strip, I will show off one of the greatest feat of all time. The one that I continue to exalt, it's praise it. Nope, this is how we are a streamer. This, boys and girls, is the narrow roll template on the close-up cam. She's here. She's got this little roller bit and the key to a narrow rolled hem. Just use that foot. Don't listen to that shenanigans of pressing and stupidness. No, there's a tool for that. Just use it. Where's it? That's the next foot I want. Since once in a while we get right fast in your local supermarket. Yeah, I haven't been getting a lot of fish stuff. But we had a bag of chicken tenders, and I ended up like throwing them out. Things are just like getting gross and not blah. It's bizarre because I wish it wasn't real. But you'd think the naive and rosy tinted Phoenix is like, why can't we just even come together on something like real food? But then I realize there's folks who just want their 3D printed food, and I can't begrudge them that, but that's just gross. Is that an attachment that comes with the machine or something extra? It did come with this machine because it lived. This machine, I haven't. There's folks around who haven't seen why I bought this machine, but I try to stay away from processed food. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Sometimes, in some of the modern machines, you have to get it separately, but this machine came with this box that is complete with parts, and so it did come in here. But yeah, they do make a modern equivalent. If you got a modern sewing machine, they do make narrow rolled hem feet, and you might enjoy your sewing more once you get it. Then for having bluefish for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, and you actually like have to read everything because it's like snuck in on the last thing, like, oh, this ramen brand has got genetically modified things. I'm like, okay, or this brand of mixed nuts. Like we try, but also it's hard now that when you get to that age and stage where you have to bring your reading glasses to the grocery store, because I hate some of these technologies, but I found myself looking at something and then trying to I'm like, I can't embiggen it. I have to get my glasses. And then I feel like the moron that I was like, Phoenix, don't be stupid. Not everything is a screen that you can just embiggen the print to see better. What I'm going to do now is take the edge of this fluff and stuff cone. Oh, let me show you the foot the next foot up in line is this beauty, the shirring foot. There's no slit in it. It's funny, special, because it just has this little hole and sometimes a little notch. I'm going to take the thread and using this little hook, stuff it up. Okay, this is easier to show it this way. Hook it and pull it down. Now I've got fur on the backside. Show is falling apart. Yep, synth life is that age now. It annoys her to no end. I know. So, damn it. I thought I'd be able to see anything forever. Oh, this is a good idea too, Corn Pop. Oh, since I had bad eyes, so I can just look over my glasses to read the fine print. Well, you're fortunate. I usually just wear my reading glasses. Corn Pop, I'll use your phone to take the picture and then enlarge it that way. I've done that before too. Yeah, it is a thing. Or like when I have little samples of beauty products sometimes that I can't see, is like, is this eye cream? Is this moisturizer? Like, go and take a picture of the package. And, They annoy me, but they can be super convenient. Oh, I am just also loosening the pressure of the presser foot on the machine. I'm gonna fingers crossed that I pierce the thread, and with this little eyelash, I'm gonna just give a gentle tug, and we're gonna watch magic happen underneath the presser foot. Reading glasses are so cheap, though. They are, which is why I buy them by the pack of like 6. So you probably have noticed I've got the same frame style in a number of different colors. Also, I kind of like the blue light filtering on the cheapo 6-pack of reading glasses from Amazon. Let's get that tension. Oh yeah. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Look at this little curl back here. Oh, that's because I'm tugging on the eyelid. I'm tugging on the yarn. You're tugging real good. I'm trying to aim for stitching down the center of this strip. Alright, don't get excited. There's still room to fuck it up. No, and I did. Switching to the wrong side of the fabric. Okay, let's try this again. So if I move my fat hand out of the way, you can kind of see where the ruching is happening. Oh, since what the fuck? I'm looking through all my mom's sewing stuff and no narrow hem foot. It's possible it's not there. Oh, Mona, you have a great day too. Have fun. Enjoy the sunshine or the rain. I'm not all machines have it. It might be there, or depending, they're quite readily available. So it's not like the most unusual foot on the block, foot in the collection, foot in the door. Maybe. Maybe it's just hiding. But yeah, it is fun. There are other rolled hem feet, so just because this one isn't there, let's see. Oh, you gotta do some necromancy, right? But hold on, because maybe yours looks like this. Get back into my box of treasures. So this, okay, gently hold the box. Where my thumb is, this row of feet are also different style narrow rolled hem feet. So maybe look, if maybe you've got something like this. You don't see anything like that here. Okay, well then in that case, I can't make something that doesn't exist. But there's the other, a different example to make slightly less narrow. These are chunky rolled hems, not just narrow runs. Which I guess I should play with it. I'm addicted to this, like, the tiniest one of them all. But I say all brands of machines have got some version. So the aftermarket, I've got all kinds of, I do have all kinds. Yeah, yeah, it's been a while, but I bought this machine for that box of parts. Like, I jokingly joke that I overpaid for the machine, but I knew how much the parts were. Oh, we've got 3 finger machines in here and 1 fob. Gotta sell a couple of them. Yeah, if you need the space, it's so hard because the used sewing machine market is shitty. Because things are not. Actually, you know what? Things might be changing with this resurgence in cottagecore. Not cottagecore. That's dumb. This like uptick in arts and crafts style and old-fashioned things. I wonder if the second-hand sewing machine market might increase in the next little bit here, because right now folks are over. There, so many machines are overpriced. They're like $150 for a treadle like this that in a beat up case and something. Oh, you bought it for the parts. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes people do buy machines for the parts. You gotta hack them together because not all of them are good. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, you'd think good old sewing machines would be increasing in value now. That shit's hitting the fan. I know. Things got really hot in 2020, and then people like went back to normal life. Some of the machines are like the finger featherweights that the quilters use, like, because there's little and aluminum and lightweight for traveling. People are selling those for like $500, but I've seen on Craigslist a relatively nice looking treadle that for $30, and they can't even sell that. And then there's somebody else trying to sell one for $300. I'm like, you should just look at the listing. If the one that's listed for $30 has not sold, and it's been months, why do you think that yours is gonna sell for $300? Oh, you have a featherweight. People want a working featherweight. Oh my god, people want those. I don't understand. They seem so little. Here I am. Those little aluminum featherweights. I just can't imagine sewing on this little thing. Give me my big cast iron beast. That is a machine that is in high demand and people want. And a heavy table model and a newer plastic one. Oh, you've got those are in my collection. Yes, we go from our newest machine that is 15 years old down to my oldest machine. Oh, no, it's people outside clearing stuff. Yeah, if the featherweight works, that's probably going to be the easiest to unload the quickest. The tables, people don't want them, and I don't understand because in my humble, nobody asked opinion. What did you do here, Phoenix? Give me an analog sewing machine any day. People are surprised by me saying these words. So somehow I got a little fluffed up, but here's this beautiful ruched up layer, and if we lay it flat and then stitch it down, but you know, if we inspect this horrible yarn is not really noticeable enough and it didn't enjoy my sewing experience enough to warrant sewing the ruching with this fringe. I think we're just going to use the black nylon twist and do that instead. Oh, but if we get into it, we want to keep the featherweight, right? It really depends on what you like to sew on. Honestly, every machine is gonna. Machines are like blood pressure cuffs. They all do a job, but they all do the job a little bit differently. You know? that you're just make sure get them all tuned up, give them all a good oil, make sure everything's nice and clean, and see what you want, what you and the lady enjoy sewing with is really the right is what makes the right choice. Because I don't mind my electric machines. I've just learned I enjoy the experience and I like the sound of this machine. I don't enjoy the sound of my electric machines, and my baby lock in particular is just so loud. I couldn't imagine. I don't like having to think about needing to wear earplugs because I might lose my hearing as a result of sewing. And I don't have that fear with this machine. You need to get good. You don't even need to get good. You just need to not be afraid to fail. This is how we started sewing on the internet. I was just like, I want to learn, and I'm not afraid to fail at this life on the internet. And here we are. Oh, since you're a mechanic, gotta tune them up, and then she can compare them all in equal footing. That really is the only way, if you've got the options. Also, to see, because the plastic one, some of them, you have to, what have we learned from the great Alibaba in regards to sewing machines? The plastic one, to look and see, because sometimes there's plastic cam parts in there that wear out and break. So, open everybody up and see, is there any obvious, like, you are broken and are going to be a problem? Do you have loud sewing? I do have a loud sewing machine. Oh, that's kind of like the clip I had. Maybe I'll post that short later anyway. The gist of it was, I was sitting sewing last night and Dove's yelling at me, "Can you turn that down? That machine's so loud." It's already clipped. I'll post it. Plastic cans, yes. Yeah, and some of the old singers, actually, there was a transition somewhere in the 60s, 70s where the internal mechanics of the machines were transitioning from metal pieces to plastic pieces. And it was a thing. Yeah, I did get told the sewing machine was too loud yesterday. My electric machines are so much louder. Actually, I need to tune up my surgery. Oh, so many machines. And I do have some I need to unload myself. I can't rescue and save them all. I don't have my warehouse studio living space yet. Yeah, so I did the same thing. I just added the black nylon. This is a foot power. It is. Yeah. Oh, here's my hand on my leg. Show off our legs doing the machine. Alright. There's my hand. Oh, what did we break now? Can you get in? Yes. Yes. Oh. No, can't show my legs. My skirt's covering my feet, but yes, this is my food powered, because, also just off seeing that you can't see is the treadle belt on the right hand part of the machine. Yeah, this one, she's so quiet. She just sounds, there's something about the sound of a treadle. Just, so different because my hand crank is the absolute quietest machine ever. My white rotary hand crank, she's just so quiet until the bobbin disgorges and you're like, oh, don't. I worry about that. There's a tiny little spring in the bobbin case that I'm afraid that if something breaks, I'm hosed. I just keep old click push-in pens just in case I need. All right, so here is that same. The only thing I changed was I got rid of the eyelash yarn. And it still makes this beautiful little ruffle. So I'm gonna finish this row, put the rolled hem foot back on because we've got like 500 yards of this sheer to put rolled hems on before we can ruche them all. Because there is not one foot to roll them all. Actually, maybe that's the multi-tool foot. Never mind. I kid. Let's just go. Oh, so many projects. Oh yeah, we'll probably just sew for a little bit longer today. I think I'm gonna have a big misadventure and go to the grocery store. Oh, when your life is simple, that going to the thrift store and the grocery store feels like a huge adventure. You might be agoraphobic, but I'm afraid of the cannibal death cult, so you know, what am I gonna do? Hide at my house. Hey, Trouble! I know, we haven't even had, well, Freya Fruiter's had snacks. Have you come to cause me consternation? Exactly, Sense. It's funny how little effort it takes with an electric. You push down on the pedal with a treadle, you hand start it and push it down repeatedly. And if the if the treadle is lined up right, I can you should be able to start the machine without needing to use your hand, and if everything's lined, alright, can I push to start? No hand! So I had it lined up right, his butt's in my way, but yeah, as long as you continue to move your feet and the rhythm of your feet. It's just the rhythm of your feet. Would you like some snacks? Boys didn't have snacks. Are you gonna do tricks? Because you know, cat food's not free. Alright. You gotta earn your shekels. Come on. Alright, Loki. Come on, boys. What is snacks? Where's the snacks at? Here, give them your faces. Look at how cute and squinty you are. Oh, just to be sure it spins through it exactly, because the many machines you spin the wheel towards you, but some of the machines are correct and you move them away from you. The white rotary is, yeah, they don't all move in the same direction. Come on, Loki. Come. Come on, handsome. Oh, there's my beast. Let me get some for Freya first. Freya, you already have this, so alright. Just for you. Alright, my boys. Come on. Oh, little man, you are occluding Loki. They can't see how cute he is. Wow, those hot fingers. Yeah. Good job doing tricks. I know, they have been waiting. Your fans have been waiting the whole show just for this. Alright, Loki, one more. Okay. Good job, boys. I got a little bit more stitching to do before my butt goes numb. And now they're gone. Ah, yes, exactly, Corn Pop. Those kitties. Yeah, the singers, many of them, you move the hand wheel towards you, but my white rotary, the hand crank, you move away from you. So don't assume all old machines run in the same direction. I learned the hard way when I was like, why isn't this machine working? And fortunately, Alibaba was there and it was like, because you're doing it wrong, Frank. You're doing it wrong. But yeah, so I just give the black cord a little gentle tug and it causes the fabric to ruffle underneath. So great. So good. So satisfying. And this is nice because it gives a more gentle, irregular gather, not like the awesome ruffling foot that causes gathers to happen at very regular intervals. You get a little irregularness, a little variety, if you might have you. Ugh. All right, boys and girls, I think I've got enough sitting in my fanny to get to the end of this row. Then we might call it a show because I want to go look around and touch stuff at the grocery store. I have fruit to fondle. Phoenix, you are a fruity fruitcake. But there is a possibility. I have not made any decisions one way or another. I might do a special show tomorrow, or I might just take the day off and not talk to anybody and just do some other things and sew all by myself. I haven't decided yet, so if you see a show scheduled, or I just hit the go live button, then we'll be live. If not, I won't. Oh, you're gonna go without me? I'm gonna wait 10 minutes. All right, he's trying to leave without me. All right, boys and girls, let me get the stitching done. Yeah. See, partners of streamers don't watch because how long have we been talking about getting excited to leave to go to the grocery store and the thrift store to go touch stuff? You know who's gonna leave without me? Yeah. How dare he not watch? It's like max speed. Can't stitch any faster, or the bobbin gets angry. Oops, and I loved it up because not the side of the thread. Disloyal, right? I think it's just a joke. I can't. I think there's probably like can I even think? I can't think of like any real, like most, very few streamers, their partner like actually watches every one of their shows. It's usually like at my house of like, Phoenix, I have to live with you. I have to hear you talk all the time. Why would I listen to you talk for the fun of it? You're talking to other people, which means I don't need to hear you. Oh, here we go. Look at those beautiful ruffles. There's the out one side and there's the other. Love it. Oh, you were just saying hi to JT now, so I got both your streams on at once. Your voices are so different. It's not too hard. That's alright. That's alright. I think I'm gonna I'll let everybody can get a break from this disaster for a little while, because I want to go shopping and see what's new and touch some stuff. So, oh my goodness gracious, thank you so much, boys and girls. We went from a disaster of quiet to all chaos. If somebody wants to be super awesome and clip and share my diatribe of the end of the patriarchy and late stage devouring mother energy. I thought that was quite good. Continuing on with this thesis of the patriarchy's dead and the devouring mother continues to do her job. All right, boys and girls, thank you, Corn Pop. I'm gonna not try to list everybody who stopped by. No, can we do this? I don't want to forget anybody. We had Corn Pop. We had Horace Dream stop by. Mona stopped by. Panda the Torture Clown, one of the best names over on the tube, stopped by. We had Synthestate. We had Glitch. We had Cyber Mario creeping up to say hola, hola, hola. Ah, since the end of the patriarchy and late stage devouring mother energy. Yes. Yup. Yup. Clip, like, and share. All right, boys and girls. I'll be back definitely on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to take some time to honor my family members who didn't make it back from their misadventures in combat. But, all right, enough of that. TTFN.